In this episode, we are going to show you how we made our way out of the jungle.
And made it to the next loop, the Thakhek Loop.
Where we had another amazing accommodation.
And decided to enter some caves.
Are you ready, baby?
Ready.
Woohoo! Whoopee!
Yay!
So after running out of drinking water and fighting our way through the jungle, we took a break and admitted that we've reached breaking point. It was too much for us to take. The steep and rocky climbs, the mud, sand, the dehydration, all together got us to a point where we had to take a break and decide on what to do. It was time to find ourselves again. We had to get out of the jungle as quickly as possible. We looked at the facts and decided that our best chances are to turn around and go back the way we came. Because we knew what was about to come. On the other hand, we didn't know what waited ahead of us if we would continue through the jungle.
That doesn't even look that steep.
Yeah, it's normal in camera.
Hang on.
It was at this point where our cameras also overheated. The GoPro battery swelled up and threatened to explode. So we left them all in the bag and didn't film anything on our way back. We had to stop several times to catch our breath and fight the dehydration symptoms. I was getting more and more dizzy, but eventually we made it to the little village we had passed on the way into the jungle. We found the next little shop where water was available and bought it all. The locals didn't speak a word of English, but could very clearly understand that we needed water by just looking at us.
After some time, we said thank you and goodbye and kept going. But eventually, we hit tarmac again and celebrated that we made it out of the jungle. We reached civilization and stopped for a quick snack to keep up the energy.
Guess who got food and guess who's happy now? Jeez. Right, turns out there's no hotel on the road, so we need to keep going. We still have like 200 kilometers to go since we had to turn around and go back. We just checked everything. There's no guest house, no hotel, no nothing on the road. We decided to push through to the next town. Yeah, just keep going and until we reach the hotel. Should be alright. Roads are very clear and fine, except from a few potholes. But that makes it a bit more fun. Playing a good game of Mr. Pothole.
The sun was setting and we kept riding into the amazing Laos sunset. We did reach Thakhek in the night and found a nice and cheap homestay where we stayed for 2 nights to recharge and recap on the last days. We reached our absolute limit. There was no denying it. But in pushing ourselves that far, we learnt something important. That's as far as we ever want to go. And yet, despite the exhaustion and the challenges, we can't help but look back on that day with smiles on our faces. The jungle, the untouched roads, the rough terrain and remote villages. This was exactly the kind of adventure we had been chasing. And in the end, it wasn't just about the struggle. It was about the thrill of the unknown. And that's why, even in all its difficulty, this day remains one of our most unforgettable memories. Fully recharged, we hit the road again. And straight away, Laos had a good one for us. We were now on the so-called Thakhek Loop. It is one of Laos' most legendary motorcycle routes, a 450-kilometre adventure through dramatic limestone karsts, hidden caves and remote villages. The roads wind through breathtaking landscapes, from jungle-covered mountains to open farmlands, with plenty of rugged dirt tracks.
Our goal was the Kong Lor Cave, a 7.5 kilometer long cave that is only accessible by boat since the river Nam Hin Bun runs through it. The ride through the limestone hills, with the unleashed nature growing its way into the street, was breathtaking. Together with the remote villages and the smiles on people's faces, it was just a wonderful day. Of course, not without the typical Laotian bridge, which was always a small balance act. By now, we were so used to it that Maddie wasn't even holding her breath anymore. But eventually, we found ourselves on a little dirt track heading towards the hills and the forest. Maddie found us an authentically beautiful accommodation, a cottage in the lush and humid forest. Welcome. The walk in already was like walking straight through the green and juicy rainforest. From here, we would start a little cave exploring adventure.
Since the Kong Lor Cave is only accessible by boat, we had to leave Tilly behind, got us a guide and went for the cave. The entrance looked unreal, with the Nam Hin Bun River coming right out of the limestone hill.
Well, that's where we're going. Oh, he has head torches.
Alright.
Maddie, the cave explorer. Well, that we watched Tomb Raider.
Yeah, feel very like Indiana Jones in my life jacket.
You 100% don't look like Indiana Jones at all. Oh, we get the flashlight. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, my battery's dead.
Really? Oh, we should have checked it.
And that was it. We climbed into a little wooden boat and headed for the darkness. It was fascinating to see how our guide navigated the boat on the river with nothing but our head torches and the rock walls climbing up next to us.
I don't know. I don't know how he knows where we're going. Maybe the cave explorer.
And yes, we totally thought we could film all of this despite the total darkness.
Oh my god.
Soon we turned around the corner and found ourselves in a massive cave.
Wow. Jesus. I could have flown a drone here. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. It's quite fast. Okay, good hit.
I can't even capture the scale of that.
Yeah.
It was hard to perceive, but the cave reaches up to 100 meters in height.
That's how big those caves are. Maddie's just up there. Small little dot. It's massive. Never seen anything like this.
We were on a different planet.
Man, it's amazing. It's so high. It looks like the sky, the night sky.
Yeah, it's like when we go camping, it's huge.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could stack you up like 3 times here.
Me? Well, like 50 times.
100 times. So I was just like to Maddie, I always get a bit paranoid with those caves. I'm like, why is it not collapsing on us? And she was just freaking out, be like, can we please not talk about this? Looks like a massive brain. It looks like a massive brain.
It does actually.
We continued our journey into the darkness, deeper and deeper into the cave system. When we suddenly stopped and our guide told us to get out of the boat.
Okay. We go there.
One boat.
Okay.
Walking.
We go here, and you come with boat.
Boat.
Boat this way. Okay.
Walking.
Okay. Okay.
It was a little pathway for the visitors to explore the cave.
You know how you look like?
What?
Indiana Jones, like as a woman, but from the 1980s.
Why?
Because you massive headlight. Oh my god.
And then it was Ollie's time to be a total idiot again. And somewhere down there in the dark was our boat waiting for us.
You want me to sit in front? It's very, very shallow. You can actually see the stones. We were almost on the other side of the cave when we suddenly hit a rock. The boat has run aground. Whoa! Oh my god! We're a bit sideways. Okay, Alright, so situation update. We're kind of like stuck with the boat. He's getting a rope out now. We don't really know what's going on because he just said boat, boat. And now we're here and he's waiting, we're waiting, and we don't know what we're waiting for. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, you probably can't see that, but that's the boat. Stream going up here. Yeah, and apparently we're not going up there. And now we're just like, looking around and having a look. There's other boats coming. There's one over there. And I don't exactly know what that is. It's right now two big lights coming.
I think it's boats.
Maybe it's a towboat. Okay. So just for the record, I asked if he needs help and he declined, so our boat's full of water now. Oh. There we go.
Okay, sit down.
Yep.
What?
I will. Onwards we go! With a bit of a tilt to the left somehow. Oh my god, what is it? What?
Shoveling water out the boat.
Oh.
Feel that? We have reached the sunlight. We reached the other side and got ready to land on the pier of Natan Valley. We then ordered some buffalo soup. We just realized that it's actually the first time for us eating buffalo. We've never eaten buffalo. Have you? No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sad about it because they look so cute on the side of the road. Ready, babe? You go first.
Okay.
It's good.
Mm. Yeah. There's a bit of a fatty bit in there.
Oh, really?
Mm. It's really tasty. Wow.
What's it taste like?
Buffalo.
Why?
I don't know how to describe it. It's like beef, but like more tastier, more full. I don't know. How is it?
It's good. Oh my god, look at this stuff. I can't describe the taste. Maybe like a mild jerky.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
that's
the
what I
dried
thought.
jerky.
Yeah, yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are kind of like attracting all the animals here. But we had to leave this beautiful place and headed back to the boat, which then headed back into the cave. And remember where we got stuck on the way in? Well, this time we just hit it with a bit more speed to not get stuck. Oh my god. All the water came in. Okay. In the absolute darkness, we passed all the amazing spots we saw on the way in. Still with no idea how our guide navigates here. And we made it out of the cave. This was one of the best tours we have been on. And what we liked the most was the no-fuss way of how it was done. We paid some money, jumped in a boat and went into the unknown, not knowing what to expect, without even speaking the same language.
And this is where this episode ends.
In the next episode, you will see how we finally made it to the hilly areas of Laos.
Where we found some amazing riding roads.
When we almost did a little whoopsie.
And found puppy heaven.